With Danny DeVito and Aubrey Plaza leading the series, there was no way Little Demon wasn't going to be an immediate fan favorite, and that's exactly what happened. Both critics and fans have been raving about the show. The only problem with it was that it wasn't longer. So if you're having some withdrawal symptoms from this horror comedy, here are the 12 best shows to watch if you liked Little Demon. First up, Rick and Morty. Who says adults can't watch cartoons? Everybody loved the dysfunctional family situation in Little Demon, and this show does it so well too. You're bound to love it. Rick and Morty is a show about a narcissist scientist and his awkward grandson, battling with pretty much everything in the universe. Morty wants to be a normal teenager and live a simple life, but Rick at every point tries his very best to stop that from happening. The show is equally bits crazy and heartwarming. Their adventures are always very fun to go along with, and the animation in every single episode is mind-blowing. You can catch up on the first 5 seasons on Hulu or HBO Max. Next up, Solar Opposites. Folks, this is another show from the minds behind Rick and Morty. It's a sci-fi comedy about a family of aliens who crash land in the middle of the United States. Doesn't that sound absolutely incredible? While trying to get to know their new home and everything that comes with it, we see the characters go through it all, like a super wholesome family. There isn't a single bad episode of this show, and you won't be bored for even a second. From torturing kids with live dissections or literally shrinking innocent humans down to fit in little boxes, this family of extraterrestrials will quickly become your favorite. So don't put it off any longer, and stream all released episodes on Hulu. Following this, Big Mouth. You're missing out if you haven't seen this already. Big Mouth is one of the most realistic portrayals you'll ever watch about boys growing up. It's surreal, warped, and at times kind of gross, but it explores puberty, depression, and jealousy in the best way imaginable. Nick Kroll, Andrew Goldberg, and Jennifer Flackett created this masterpiece, and we're sure Big Mouth will be talked about years and years from now. It's a wonderful coming-of-age series that will be super relatable, real, and very helpful. Oh, and the show's got a star-studded cast with cameos from Kristen Bell, Maya Rudolph, and even Jordan Peele. Across its 5 seasons, it has got a 100% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. So stop whatever you're doing and log into Netflix. You won't be disappointed. Once you're done with that, you should watch its spin-off, Human Resources. It's a delight. Coming up, Inside Job. This show is about a tech genius who wants to lead Cognito Inc., a company that basically maintains conspiracies and covers up the secrets of the world. Yes, it's literally about conspiracy theories and shadow governments. Inside Job is full of wit, heart, and some crazy things going down. Created by Shion Takeuchi, the voice cast is incredible, and the show takes on the world's most ridiculous theories are super fun. It explores the human mind in a very refreshing way, and if you spend hours reading about the most out there theories in your free time, this is for you. The series also explores some deep issues in a very unique way, and honestly, we couldn't recommend this one more. It's one of the best things on Netflix right now, and let it be your next binge. Moving on, Disenchantment. It's a crime that this show isn't more popular. Written by the creator of The Simpsons, we'd argue it's even better than that, and you know that's super high praise. The plot of Disenchantment is more developed and the characters are so much stronger. You're bound to fall in love with them. The animation is truly incredible, as we follow Bean, Lucy, and Elfo on their adventures through Dreamland. The show is very funny, super entertaining, and at times surprisingly relatable. If we were you, we'd open Netflix right on and go on the beautiful journey that is Disenchantment. Up next, Star Trek Lower Decks. Forget everything you know about the Star Trek universe. This is unlike anything you've seen. Even as a standalone comedy, this is an incredible piece of art. It might not be for everybody, as Trekkies are super passionate and critical of this world. But watch this with an open mind, and it might surprise you. It's super fun for old and new fans alike. Lower Decks is going to be a future classic, and we're calling it right now. It's very rare to see a major franchise poke fun at itself. But after watching this, we'd argue that more big franchises should follow suit. This series is absurd and heartwarming, and there is so much to love about it. You can catch the first 3 seasons on Paramount Plus, and you should do that immediately. Not to mention The Midnight Gospel. We've listed some incredible shows in this video, but this is unlike any of them. The Midnight Gospel follows podcaster Clancy Gilroy, his dog, and his universe simulator as they travel through the chromatic ribbon dimension to conduct interviews. These interviews are groundbreaking, tragic, and super original with otherworldly beings. We go through some weird but somehow fun events like zombie apocalypses and attempts to break out of a space prison. This is so good in so many ways. We think this is an excellent show about the journey of the eyes, mind, heart, and soul. Now, which one of us doesn't want in on some of that? Once again, head over to Netflix and tune in to The Midnight Gospel, and let it amaze you. Following this, Metalocalypse. Speaking of shows that are unlike anything else, we give you Metalocalypse. It follows the heaviest, most brutal metal band that you could imagine, Deathclock, and their music have the power to melt skin off their audiences. We know, it's kind of out there, but trust us, it's spectacular. It's not all rainbows and sunshine for the members of Deathclock, as they go through some very troubling things like rigorous diets, being friends with a drug addict clown, and being stalked by a secret Illuminati-style group. But they get through it all together. You'll love this series even if you're not a metalhead. So what are you waiting for? Head over to your nearest screen and open up episode 1 right now. Next up, Close Enough. Let's move on to lesser complicated things, or more in certain situations. Close Enough follows a perfectly imperfect family, and it's a show about what it means to be a good parent, all the highs and lows of it. It talks about real issues and real struggles in familial relationships, and what drastic change parenthood brings in your life. It's genuinely hysterical. It will resonate with the audience, and even the music on it is incredible. Also, all the characters on the show are multi-dimensional, and you're going to love them. And not to mention, it's also got a great cast with star-studded cameos. All you need to do is get a YouTube TV Premium subscription to watch it, or you can purchase it through Google Play or Amazon Prime. It's totally worth it. Coming up, The Venture Bros. It's honestly super sad to see how underrated these shows are. The Venture Bros is another excellent series that promises a good time. It's good, well-rounded characters who defy generic tropes, and the show is never afraid to take risks. And it's better because of it. It's got jokes, heart, and all the drama. Imagine a hyper-masculine bodyguard going up against supervillains. Fun, isn't it? Oh, and it's all while the Ventures bond as a kind of problematic family. Trust us, you won't be disappointed. You can find The Venture Bros on Hulu, and it's got 7 full seasons. So we've got your next week sorted. You're welcome. Up next, Drawn Together. We're envious of anybody who's watching this for the first time. Drawn Together pokes fun at 2000s reality shows, with quirky cartoon characters who are put into a Big Brother-type house, with cameras, competitions, and everything. We see the characters go through everything you'd expect, and then work through it together. It's a super exciting watch, and you'll slowly find yourself very invested in the journey. Released in 2004, Drawn Together might be a bit outdated, but it's still great. You can stream the series on Comedy Central, Paramount Plus, or Amazon Prime. Lastly, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. There's nothing better if you want more Danny DeVito content, or if you want comedy. Always Sunny is one of television's biggest accomplishments, and with 15 seasons out and more to follow, each episode is better than the last. It's downright hilarious. The characters are all terrible people, but you'll have the time of your life watching this. It gets weird, gross, and too much at times, but there isn't a better show out there. After you're done watching it, you'll go back for more and more, because it's just that good. So stop literally whatever you're doing and watch Always Sunny on Netflix. It'll instantly become one of your favorite shows. That's a guarantee. And that's a wrap for this video. Which one of these shows are you going to be watching? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Goodbye and see you at the next one.